Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and we are still in Berlin, Germany, and doing the morning walk, and thus we are doing the morning news. And the morning news item I suppose I should discuss is that Google, in the lawsuit, has demanded to see the letter that Uber sent Travis Kalanick demanding his resignation. Now, why do they want to see that? Well, they want to see it because apparently the letter more or less blames Kalanick for what happened with the lawsuit. The letter might potentially admit that, hey, you knew about this and you let it happen and this is why you need to resign. I mean, we don't know exactly what the letter says. That was not made public. So maybe there is something to hide. But Google believes that the letter was actually very detailed and might actually suggest that Uber more or less knew what was going on this whole time about the autonomous vehicles and Anthony Lewandowski. And so, you know, they're poaching on it. And some of you might be saying, well, that's really like grasping straws. You know what? That's kind of just what lawyers do in these high-profile lawsuits. They grasp at straws. That's why when Uber's making the defense, their defense is, hey, guess what? Google just wants to put us out of business. And hey, we wanted to make a deal with them and they didn't. It's like, well, that doesn't give you an excuse to steal things. It doesn't give you an excuse to steal trade secrets, but they did anyway. So, could the letter be used as evidence? Hard to say. I mean, even if they turn over the letter and it says what Google believes it to say, the jury could still decide, you know what, it was more of a, you know, you shouldn't have maybe hired this person. We want you to step down because whether you knew about this or not, you did hire the guy and now we are in this pickle. And by the way, if you're wondering why I walk so funny, it's because these are what most of the roads look like. Not smooth at all. And now we're in this mess. So, I believe that's what they're thinking. I don't know if that letter is probably not a smoking gun. In fact, I more or less think that whatever damning evidence Google has, you know, they've already got it. I don't think they're looking. The only reason they wouldn't settle, of course, is because financially they don't have any interest in settling, and also they might have evidence that shows Uber did steal secrets, but going to trial would let them see just how far it went. And there's mosquitoes everywhere. That's what's going on with my face. So many mosquitoes in Germany. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. I just think it's funny how, you know, even when Uber's trying to do the right thing to get rid of Travis Kalanick, like, hey, they send this letter. They told him, hey, you know what? You screwed up. You got to get out of here. Guess what? That letter, maybe that could be used against you as well. I don't know. But what do you folks think? Do you think this letter is going to do any harm to Uber? I'd love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.